Pra-pa-pa-pa, ching, 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 ching. Andrew, how's it going, man? How's it going?
I'm good. I was waiting for the intro. You caught me off guard on my phone. Happy New Year. We're live. We're here. We're back for 26. So, yeah, we're a little bit early today because we got some high impact news, right? So, just looking over on the...
Was that Forex Factory? I was trying to think what you're talking about.
You beat me to it. That's what I was just looking at now. The Forex Factory. I was just going to pull that up. Yeah. So, yeah, we got some high impact news in about 2 minutes. So, we got employment change, unemployment rate, and the big one, right? The non-farm employment. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that and to see how the market reacts. Also, later on, we do have the consumer sentiment from Michigan, right? Which in the past has tripped us up on the S&P. So, yeah, we'll be taking a look at that later on. So I think what we should do is, should we get up a chart ready? We got 1 minute to go, and let's see how the S&P reacts.
Yeah, here we go. That's S&P now. So we got S&P in the top left, US dollar, top right. Bottom left is Bitcoin. And then I just thought oil, because you've been really spot on with oil recently, Andrew.
Yeah, still looking at oil. We still got a long way to go on oil yet. It's not until Venezuela starts pumping and exporting. I think we may see a drop in our price. I'm pretty confident, actually. But I think US oil companies, I think they could be a good buy right now. So yeah, something I'll be looking at over the weekend, doing a little bit of research on that. But with the situation in Venezuela, it's going to be slow and steady, right? Scenario one is as least disruption as possible. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting couple of months, and here we go.
Looks like S&P is moving up a little bit higher. US dollar is also shooting up. US dollar is on the move here. This is why we like employment data, Andrew.
Yes, we do. And yeah, not so much move for Bitcoin, right? It's what are you on there? We're on the 5 minute chart, not seeing much of a move. But yeah, the US dollar's making a little breakout. But it'd be quite interesting to see now. Once the market settles down, we can see now it's starting to pull back already. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. Lots going on, right? So just want to put us into the chat here. So yeah, tonight Mandela and the team from City Traders Imperium, they're going to be they're meeting up in London's Canary Wharf today at 5 p.m. So yeah, guys, if you're in the area, you want to meet up with Mandela and the coaches from CTI, yeah, pop in, say hi. It's going to be a great event. Yeah, sorry I can't make it myself, but yeah, weather's pretty bad here in Wales and lots of trains being cancelled. So yeah, I can give that a miss, but hopefully I'll see you at the next one. But yeah, it's going to be a great event. And Mandela, I don't know if there's any more you want to say about it? What you guys are going to be doing?
Yeah, we'll be talking to any trader who'd like to come and speak. It's basically a meet and greet. If you would like to come, it's going to be a Canary Wharf. Andrew, you are going to be missed, but I know we will have more in the future. So anyone who is in London and would like to come and chat about trading, we'll be on Canary Wharf tonight from 5 till 9:30.
Yeah,
come on,
it's gonna be a great event, and there's gonna be some great traders there, right? Obviously yourself, Mandela, and the team from CTI. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to have a chat with some seasoned traders. So we just got SP Tucker, morning, good morning, and happy New Year. And I just want to go over to the chat in CTI. So we got some of our regulars. We got RBFX, we got ISO, and we got Isildur as well. So yeah, and NFP. So yeah, we've just been looking at that now, and we've just seen how the dollar reacted, and we can see now that actually the dollar is actually starting to pull back as well. So for myself, normally on these days, I sit out these days. I don't really like to trade the news, and we can just see now. So the dollar had a nice breakout. I can imagine a lot of people would have bought, and here we go. We get the reverse, all right. So this is where the smart money's jumping in. And yes, it's still not much for Bitcoin. Doesn't be doing a lot, and yeah, the same with oil as well. Just seems to be consolidating oil at the moment. I think they're going to be waiting for more news. What's happening down in South America? So for myself, trading this week, let's go through it. So we had a great start. profitable on the Monday, hit a stop on Tuesday. We had a small profitable day yesterday, and I took a little long position earlier. We took some small profit on, but for myself now, I'm sitting out until around 3 o'clock in the UK. Just going to let this news come out, let this news settle, and hopefully pick up some scraps once everyone's done all their little internal fighting on the charts, right? So hopefully I can get in and out 5 minutes on S&P futures.
Yeah, I also like your use of your data. So you know which days of the week you trade best. You also know what time you trade best and what side of the trade, long or short.
Yeah, so I'll follow up with a yearly review video probably over the weekend. I'll try and get that done. But yes, the data's surprising, right? So it's actually I'm trading the orb on the 10 minutes, and I took all the data for the last 365 days. It's actually come back. Most profitable day is a Friday, closely followed by a Tuesday. Got a great risk to reward on a Tuesday as well. So we're hitting more stops on a Tuesday, but when we do hit to take profit, it's a very profitable trade. And what did surprise me on the data, because the S&P has been bullish, is that I'm much more profitable on the short positions trading the orb on the 10-minute time frame. So that's what I'm going to do. So less trades this year, but potentially this should be more profitable.
Yeah, that's very valuable information, I think, Andrew, that you can use to your advantage. So it's good. It's good.
Yeah, and I just recommend to anyone watching the video, get on the back tester. You can actually download the Excel file, and then you can run that through multiple sources of AI, right? And it can tell you what times you trade in, which direction's most profitable, what days, and it's a fantastic tool just to really drill down into trading and set your trading plan for 26.
Yep, it's great. I think there's a lot of tools that we use, I think, and also being able to master them and perfect them. I know a lot of people know about tracking their trades, journaling, basically analyzing their trades at the end of the week or the month. How many people actually do it? And I think that's what really separates the people who are successful.
And do it properly, right? Because you can write down your trade. You can say, I took profit or I hit a stop loss, but you need to be asking yourself the questions. You need to drill into it further. Why was it a take profit or why was it a stop? What you need to start looking. The market sentiment. Was it ranging, trending, consolidating? You need to have these. You need to be asking yourself these questions. News days, Trump announcements. So there's a lot more into journaling your trades, and that's why I'm a strong advocate for AI. Right, it's a great tool, and just prompt it correctly, and you can get some really good data from it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just looking here at S&P, it's starting to move higher. I'm actually considering getting a position here. We could see a nice upward trending day today. As of right now, the clock is 8:36 in New York. It's 1:36 in London and in Wales. I don't know, Andrew, if this continues, this could be a clue of how we're going to be moving today.
How far away are you from your hat? SP 7000.
That's not too far. Look,
it's not too
7,000's here. I mean, what's that? Less than 67? 67? 67. We're about 6-7 points away. if my math is right.
we get an alert on that, right? You could see us hitting that this year. Mandela can buy himself a new hat. So that'll be quite nice. So
I'll get you one too if you want one. I'll get you one too, no problem.
ES for me. ES 7000, right?
ES 7000. Yeah. Okay. What about S&P 7000? S&P 7K. S&P 7K. Would you take that? Okay.
Yeah. Well.
I wanted to break down the data really quickly, just to have a look at what actually was announced. So the first one we'll do is non-farm employment change. The expected amount was 66,000, and it was 50,000. So a little bit less than expected.
So the people watching, what does that mean?
So they break it down, our friends at Forex Factory, they break it down nice and easy for us. And it's basically the change in the number of employed people during the previous month, and it excludes the farming industry because the farming industry is seasonal. So basically, another way to say it is how many people entered or left the workforce in December. So analysts were expecting 66,000 people to enter the workforce in December. It was only 50,000. So good, but not great. And also less than November. So, I mean, I think the fact that the news is out is kind of reassuring. Another big one here is the unemployment rate, which is actually surprising here. Andrew, they were expecting the employment rate from November to be, well, it was 4.6. They were expecting today for December's unemployment rate to be 4.5, and it actually came out at 4.4. So that's good. Unemployment is decreasing. So that may be why we're seeing the reaction that we're seeing here in ES or in S&P. Lower unemployment is good for the economy, generally speaking. So it's,
great, right? It's less welfare, more taxes, more contributions, into the system, right? So that is good news. Okay. So, right, we've done the news, guys. So, I can see we got the General's in the house. General.
Yeah, General. How's it going, General?
Yeah, so, Happy New Year, guys. And any questions, drop them into the chat, and we'll start looking at some charts.
Yeah, we could do some charts. A reminder, did we tell them about the prize giveaway yet?
We didn't tell them about the prize giveaway.
Okay, let's just do a quick one. If you're interested in the prize giveaway, the link is in the description. That's... any tips for anybody who wants to enter the prize giveaway, Andrew? Or
do it now. Don't do it when we say there's 1 minute to go. So we'll enter the prize giveaway. $5,000 account, challenge account with the guys over at City Traders Imperium. Get over to these guys. Yeah, you got a chance to win an account, and do it now, right? So we're on a hard stop today, so. Yeah, there'll be no more 5 minutes. So if you want to enter the giveaway,
we'll stop that.
Please do it now, okay? Okay. Do you think that they cooked the numbers on the unemployment? I personally don't think so. Don't really want to get into politics too much, but we are seeing a decrease in the US of people who shouldn't be there or shouldn't be working there. And potentially, that could be opening up jobs in the US. That could be one reason. Apparently, industry's booming over there. So if we got anyone from the US, drop it into the chat and let us know what the situation is, because obviously we're just taking it from the UK news.
Yeah, our live chat is always open for people's thoughts and opinions. I know we got a lot of people who have boots on the ground. In various jurisdictions, and I think you are the Venezuela whisperer, Andrew. You've been keeping your finger and your ears to the ground.
Yes,
on Venezuela.
Got some close interests in Venezuela, but it's my day job. It's what I do. So it was Venezuela on the weekend, and today now I'm occupied with situation in Iran. So it's been a busy new year for me already with everything that's going on. But Venezuela, I'm bullish on Venezuela if they continue this change. Critical minerals, oil, we've heard oil being mentioned loads of times. So there's going to be some good opportunities there. I think the Venezuelan stock market's up 120% since Saturday.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine you would have gotten in, the last week of the year, or
just
before Saturday.
Remember those Bolivias I brought back and give to you?
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, if they can reduce the inflation by 1,000%, we'd be okay,
Yeah, I think that's good. Just hold on to them.
Yes, got mine safe. So, what do you think about being cooking the numbers?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, look, I do know that Trump wants to be the greatest president in history. I know he wasn't happy when the numbers didn't look nice. They were, less favorable for him. So I don't know. I would like to say I don't know, because I really don't. There are a lot of things that I could say I think, and I kind of think that he wants the numbers to look good. and we kind of have to kind of just trust in the numbers and whether they're cooked or not. These are the numbers that we have.
How would they cook them? Also, I don't have, how would they do that? Is that something they could easily do, or?
So I know the and I'm going to be very careful here, but I know the agency that usually reports on the jobs data is the BLS, Bureau of Labor, and Trump actually fired the leader or the head of the BLS over the summer because it was showing that the jobs were terrible. The labor force was cracking. So I believe he's reappointed or appointed someone who is more Trump favorable. And I mean, look, we deal with the data that's in front of us. And I think also the elephant in the room today, Andrew, is the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court decision could be out in an hour, just over an hour from now. So that might be a bigger question. Will the Trump tariffs be found to be illegal? I think that's a good one. And I don't think he really has abilities to really influence the Supreme Court. I don't know. But I think that one, they seem to be independent of Trump.
So that should be a big market mover if it comes back.
Yeah. That's
favorable, right? So we could see some movement there. So
yeah, we have a chart here. This is not accurate to be precisely accurate. It's not going to be perfect, but Polymarket saying there is a 24% chance, 25% chance that they are ruling in favor of Trump tariffs.
Okay.
So in other words, there's a 75% chance that they're illegal.
Okay, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. Is there anywhere we can? I'll have a look now. I suppose once we finish the stream, if there's anywhere we can follow that, if there's any links for it, because that's going to cause a little bit of chaos, right?
Yeah, I think it will. I think it could, if especially if people are saying Trump didn't have the authority to issue these tariffs. Do people need to get refunds now? Is a question. If you've paid tariffs up until this point, do you get money back, and when? And then there's also the argument that Trump has other avenues. There's other legal ways that he could go about applying tariffs. Just this particular technique or legislation didn't work. But he has a list of 4 or 5 different other ways he could still get the job done. So
American politics it is quite complicated. There's so much going on with them, right? And there's so much like red tape they have to go through as well. So it's interesting, and it's hard work trying to keep up with it all. There's so much going on in the US right now.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I did some research. So there's a section 301, there's a section 232 where he could say, okay, this sector is going to be tariffed. And that's I mean, he could basically apply the tariffs even if the court says they were illegal through his IEPA method. So it could just be something that's blown over. But today will be very interesting, I think, Andrew. Could be a little bit of chaos.
Yeah, just a question. So if the Supreme Court rules that the tariffs were illegal, impact on the market, that's going to push it down, right? It's going to have a negative response, right?
Yeah, so I think there are 2 sides to that one. Yeah. I think anybody who thinks that tariffs are good, so those who think tariffs are good because they're bringing in a lot of money, the Supreme Court says Trump doesn't have the authority, so we're going to remove the tariffs. I think that could be bad. For those people who think that tariffs are bad, they would then think, okay, removing the tariffs is a good thing. Right. I think it depends on which side you sit on. According to Trump and a lot of his administration, tariffs have brought in record amounts of income. And so I think that the main story has been tariffs are good. So if the Supreme Court gets rid of them, that's negative for the economy, negative for the market.
Yeah. So it's not great for the US, right? So it's going to be interesting. I'll be trying to find myself a stream on that later. I'll be following Polymarket, see what happens. No, great. Thanks for that, Mandela. Some great learnings for myself in the chat. So I hope that answers the questions. So should we have a look at some charts?
Yeah, let's do it. Some chatting charts. This is what we like to do.
It's got to be gold. Yeah, no chat
Really
always
gold?
asks for
Okay.
gold. Yeah,
All right.
I think it's only you and I trade the S&P, right? So yeah.
That is true. Let's go to, this is gold. How far back do we want to go? This is kind of end of December. Let's start December.
Okay.
So you want to take it first?
Yeah. So for myself, it's yes, trading nicely above that 9 moving average. It's coming up to a support level on that previous leg, right? If we break that, yeah, gold could be looking to go long on gold. But yeah, I'd like to see it break that previous leg high. And be looking
this
to go
one,
long.
was it be this one over here? This one?
Yes, yeah. I'd like to see that break.
Yeah. So that one looks like 4,500.
Yeah, exactly. You could actually draw yourself a vertical trend line in right from the previous 2 highs.
This one? This
yeah,
one?
And yeah.
Okay, so something
join
like
those up. Join the dots.
This.
Yeah, there we go.
We're starting to looks like it's having a look above. Above it.
A bit of peekaboo.
Yeah. Let's.
So,
I'd be interested to see how we close today. Do we close above it going into the weekend?
So yeah, close above that, and potentially it could be a long position.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think we've been pretty spot on with gold over the last couple months. I don't like to toot our own horn, but yeah, I think gold has been one of the few things that we've gotten right over the last few months.
So for myself, next candle, open and close above that trend line. I'd be looking at a long position for gold. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, shall we?
Yeah, let's do Bitcoin, the coin everybody loves. Here we go. Let's see. It's not looking great. Not looking great. Let's do a daily. So hit the all-time high. When was that? Last year, October. Yeah. And from then, it's been down city. What do you think, Andrew? Higher or lower here on Bitcoin? It's not clear. It's not clear.
Yeah, I would lower for myself. If I was to trade Bitcoin, I wouldn't be looking to buy it right now. You can see it tried to make a rally, and it's failed. You can see 3 points of failure on that chart. So yeah, unless it broke that resistance level, I wouldn't be looking to take a long position on Bitcoin.
Okay, so let me just make sure we're following together. Is it this one?
Yeah, that's 1, 2, and 3. There we are. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay,
so,
and that is anybody playing along at home. That's about just under 94,600.
Yeah, we got some solid resistance there, right? So unless we broke that, I wouldn't be looking at a long position on Bitcoin. Yourself, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think this low is important. I'm gonna keep it simple here. Anybody who got in at 80,000 or 80,300, I think they abandoned ship if we move back towards it. So I think we're gonna have to stay above sort of 80,000, 85,000 over the next few days. Is going to be important.
Yeah, it'll be interesting on the weekend. For some reason, Bitcoin does like to rally or drop on the weekend, right? But we do get the weekend traders on the crypto. So yeah, we'll have a look at the price of it next week and see how it does over the weekend and see if it can break that resistance level.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Do we want to have a look at S&P? I know we always do.
Yeah, we always do.
Or do you want to do oil first?
Not really with oil. I think we covered oil. I don't think there's much more to say in it, really.
Okay. Let's do S&P here. Should we get a little closer?
Let's zoom in a little bit, should we? Let's make it.
Okay, looks like we're moving higher here after that employment data. Let's look at the last. So this is coming in from the start of the year was here. This would have been the start of 2026.
Yeah, and for myself, just to look at it, I trade the 10 minutes, so I'm in and out normally within 20 to 30 minutes, right? But looking at that on the 2-hour chart, yeah, it looks bullish, right? But I'm looking to catch the other side of those bull runs. So for myself, I'll be looking at taking short positions. But again, because it's on the 10 minutes, I'm in and out with about 80 ticks or 80 points. So yeah. For myself, I'll be looking to trade the pullbacks on the S&P, but I think it's potentially bullish.
Yep, I like that. That your trading is, well, the style and the technique that you use is stronger on the short side, and that's really helpful. That's very helpful.
Really surprised me as well when we run the data, because we were bullish for last year, but the orb strategy seems to like the pullbacks on the S&P. Especially on the lower time frames anyway.
Yeah, run it. This is a chart of today, and you see this is why we like to keep our eyes out for data. It just kind of popped higher after the labor data, and it's holding up there. So far, so good, Andrew.
So far, so good, but we have got some more news in 1 hour, so we'll see what happens there. Do you want to do the competition? Because I do need to get
let's
away
do it.
in 6 minutes.
Let's do the competition. Yeah, so competition here. So no more entries. I think we can both agree, no more entries for the competition.
Done.
Okay. I'm just going to take it down just for privacy reasons. Don't want to give everybody's identity away. Here we go. Okay. All the best to everybody who is entered.
Yes, good luck all.
Okay. Here we go. That's everybody's name. And then can we have a drum roll, please?
Yeah, 1 second. Let's go.
There we go.
Good luck all. Thank you. Good luck. Happy New Year. That's Razzie, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yes,
well
congratulations. Well done. Excellent. Brilliant.
Good job.
Congratulations
Very good
on your
job.
account. And yeah, keep us updated on your progress if you don't mind. And yeah, that'll be great. Excellent.
Awesome stuff, Andrew. So yeah, let's get ready for the trading day.
Yes, let's go. And yeah, good luck to everyone who's trading today. And I will catch you all next week. Right. Thanks, Mandela. I'll catch up with you later. Bye for now.
All right. Bye. Take care. All right, everybody. That's it from us. Friday, the 9th of January. Could be a very pivotal day. Maybe some people may argue one of the most exciting days, at least on paper, for today of the year. So let's see how things go. We could get the Supreme Court decision in about 1 hour's time. So look out for that. And then we have, I think, later on today, Trump's meeting with oil executives. So oil as a theme could do well. Meta has signed a deal with some power, really powerhouses of power. So look at some nuclear names. Cameco is a big name there. And let's see. Every day is an adventure. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We really appreciate you and your support. And until next time, I'm going to say, have a wonderful day today. Make sure today is capital preservation, so make sure you're protecting your capital. And until next time, happy trading.